Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I'm going to be making this layout for the July A Cherry on Top YouTube hop, which our hop theme is adventure. And I'm going to use these two pictures of the Japan Airlines flight that we took from LA to Japan in our last vacation, and a picture of me and my hubby with a selfie of the plane in the background. My cut file says adventure awaits, and it of course is from A Cherry on Top. And I'm going to be using all of these Dylusion colors that I have. They're shimmer sprays, and I'm also going to be using the sticker sheet from the Happy Travels collection from Simple Stories. So the first thing I do is I just spray my foundations paper with water to get it nice and ready for all of these shimmer sprays. And I went ahead and used red, Postbox Red, Tangerine Dream, Lemon Zest, Island Parrot, and Calypso Teal. Those are the shimmer sprays that I used. They are from Dylusions, which is by Ranger, and you can find them in the shop. And after I was done, I just went around and added some splatters in all the same colors. I made a complete mess of my desk, which is okay. It's actually still a mess right now. I'll clean it up a little later. But I'm going to go ahead and splatter in all the colors. And one thing I really love is that whenever you splatter with the colors and they kind of splatter onto a different color, it keeps the same color. So like I splattered red and orange on the blue, and it still stayed red and orange instead of kind of mixing in and making a dark blob. So all the splatters turn out really nice. As you can see, I'm still adding some yellow here, and then I have that green and blue color to go ahead and still add. I am going to blob up some of this ink with a paper towel just because it's getting a little crazy, especially in that top left corner with the blue and the red mixing to make this dark purple, almost a black color. So I am gonna, like I said, blob some of it up. I don't know the technical term, but here we go. And then there was a lot of green, so I'm going to grab that too. And then just a little bit more of everything else. There was, of course, a cat hair there, so I had to take that off. And here is the result. So everything is dry. These dry pretty vibrant, pretty close to the color of the ink when you spray it. So it's not, it doesn't dilute the color when it dries. I'm now going to add some inks in the same colors. You can't really see this red one at all, so I do add some more around the white area. But I'm using, this one is Lumberjack Red or something like that. Something Lumberjack. And for my orange, I think this is Spiced Marmalade. It doesn't show up on the orange either, so I do kind of go over it on the yellow. Yeah, so you'll see that here. Now I'm going to add some of the yellow. This one is, I can't think of it at all. Something lemonade, maybe. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some green. The green that I'm using is on one of these little cubes, and it is Mowed Lawn. And then the blue that I'm going to use is Uncharted Mariner. And that works out really well. You can really see the Uncharted Mariner on the blue, so I really like how that turned out. I was just disappointed in the red and the orange. It doesn't really matter though, because like the orange, especially the orange part, kind of gets hidden by the pictures. So that is done. I do go off camera so that I can wash those, and then I come back and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do here? So I decide to outline my cut file here with a black marker pen, and I'm going to skip ahead to the end of this so you don't have to see it. I make sure to be really wonky with my tracing here, and I decided not to back it since I wanted more of that color to show through. So I did go off camera and I put it down with some dimensional foam tape, and here's where I'm going to bring in the stickers. The first one that I absolutely love is that travel vibes, and I'm going to put that where that blue sky is, over on that plane picture. And I'm going to use some dimensional foam tape to pop that up. And it is just perfect there. Like I said, this is a hop for a cherry on top. Make sure that you hop through the whole lineup. I'm going to have it down below in the description for you. And if you leave a comment on everybody's video, you can be entered for a $25 gift card. I think it's a $25 gift card to the shop, a cherry on top. And yeah, so that's always fun to be in a drawing. And then I'm also going to have these products linked down below for you as well. So here, like I said, I'm just adding stickers. I added a little suitcase and then that little heart. Let's see. I'm adding this that says, say cheese. I'm popping it up on some foam tape. I'm going to add some little word phrases, and I'm just going to add those on here with glue. I find one that I want to go on this suitcase, but it's kind of long, so I decide to trim it with some scissors. And then I'm just going to add it half on, half off. And then I'm going to grab 2 more of these word phrases, and I'm going to add it to the awaits part of my title. I think that's a cute look. I also added those geotags to the A's. I added those with some dimensional foam tape as well. Then I'm looking for that last phrase that I'm going to put down here on the T and the S. And now I'm going to add a couple more things, a little pin here. And I think I'm going to start adding some flowers. I can't have one of my layouts go without any flowers. So the theme for this month is adventure, and I decided to do this one because we are traveling from LA to our adventure in Japan, and so this title is appropriate. That adventure awaits us in Japan, and we are about to board the plane. Now I'm adding some of these little birdie flowers. They are just a cute little size of flowers. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what more can I add? So I find some buttons, and I'm going to use some white buttons. And I'm going to go ahead and throw those on my page. And I do 2 in each of the clusters. And then the last thing, I was almost done, but then I was like, you know what? Let's add some of these holographic sequins. And these came from the Summer Cherry Box. So if you grab that, you will definitely have these sequins. I will link the cherry box down below, but it does come with a whole ton more of fantastic goodies. Not just these cool holographic sequins. So I'm adding quite a few in each of the clusters, and I just wanted to add that little sparkle to this page. So I'm going to finish up with my couple of sequins here that I am going to add to this last cluster. That one was giving me a hard time. And that's going to be my layout. So I do want to remind you that this is a hop for a cherry on top. So make sure that you go and follow everyone and check out their take on adventure and comment on every video, and you'll be entered for a chance for that $25 gift card. I will have the products down below in the description. Here are some close-ups of my layout. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time.